Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Amira Salazar. I am an UTPL English student, and this afternoon I want to share with you some important information about five lesson plan format I have designed. I want to explain about its structure and how would it be implemented. For this time, I have my third lesson plan. It is about the unexplained. I choose this topic because of the interest of the students about to deal with different phenomena that have not been explained yet. Um, it is designed for second baccalaureate course. It lasts 45 minutes. It's for intermediate level B11. The objectives of this class are simple and very clear. The most important of these are um, this we will be able to make deduction about the past using must have. Uh, this will improve our speaking skills. And we're going to write sentences using the same model. This is going to improve our writing skills. We will be able to read about paranormal events and um, unexplained events. And we will be able to reinforce our listening skills through listening and audio and answering some questions, reading about this topic. Indeed, in a general way, we will be able to talk about past time using models like might, could, have, should have, could have, and others. And about the methodology, we're going to use and the bilingual method, the method, and grammar teaching input. About the strategies we have, independent reading, world class, word book, worksheet, charts. As anticipatory said, I'm going to ask my students if they have heard about and explain events. For example, the Loch Ness Monster, the Triangle of Bermudas, the ovnis, and I'm going to explain them that this will be the topic for this class. And then I guide them to the first reading is about megastones. Megastones is a monument of giant proportions that consists of a huge blocks of stone arranged in circles. It's um, nobody knows how it was built or how long. As my teaching input, students have to read about this reading, and then I am going to um, they I'm going to ask them, and they students have to answer a question using have or must have. For example, how did people transport and assemble these huge stones, mega stones? How was it possible to shape such hard and sturdy stones if the only tools available were of a very primitive kind? And the student must answer with must have. Then the process of modeling, I am going to give them a brief resume about the exercise we're going to do, and we'll explain first about three models, three conditional. For example, the use of expression must have, must past participle. We use when we wish to express a deduction about something. that happened in the past. Or I will explain that the use of should have as past participle is to express something that was going to happen or was supposed to happen, but for some reason didn't. And with this information they have, with this guide, they have to apply and make an exercise. Uh, I have prepared two exercises for them. And then, as guided practice, we are going to have a listening about and practice with an audio. Students have to hear the audio and then write on their workbooks, true or false. For example, uh, um, uh, thanks to the Romans, we know how the temple Jupiter was built. True or false? They have to listen the audio to answer these questions. For independent practice, um, we, I have other exercise that is about the match to match the words on expression with their definitions. Um, with our definitions. For example, what's a pyramid? What is a pyramid? Is in one column is the word, in other column is the definition of the concept. What's the concept of paranormal or omni, for example? Yes. And then we have the assessment practice. The assessment practice, we have two exercises. Uh, it's about write sentences. Once the students have learned about the use of must have or should have, they have to apply them in an exercise. Students have to remember that we use, when we wish to express, we use must have when we have to remember the use, when we wish to express a deduction about something that was happening in the past. Mhm. As closing activity, um, we are going um, to do a review, a vocabulary review, and a language review. So I have in the last annex, we are going to remember that we in our readings there are so interesting words like fourth dimension, ghost, monster, phenomena, prophecy, urban legends, pyramid, structure, temple, bizarre, tough, and others. And then I think that this plan is simple. It doesn't have mm, enough resources, but is designed in this way because it's about a topic that needs a lot of exercise to reinforce the knowledge. Um, I think not all students have the same level of knowledge. That's why this lesson requires a big amount of practice. I think, but it's a good lesson, and I think the students will like it too. Thank you.